So welcome builders. Good morning. Welcome back to US. Welcome back to Black Renaissance Worldwide, BRW episode 24, The Sanctuary. Let's get our timer going, although I said I didn't care what time, but let's get our timer going. Just to kind of keep up with something. All right, so we're going to set this to 55 minutes. We're going to aim for about a half an hour's worth of music together, and we're going to go ahead and start the show right now. So, The Sanctuary is the third pillar of BRW's weekly architecture. The Forge is where we build. The Marketplace is where we exchange. The Sanctuary is where we breathe. This is the space where we heal, remember, celebrate, reckon, and recommit. Every Sunday, we gather here to tend to the interior of this movement because infrastructure without, oh my, I'm just all over the place today, am I not? Infrastructure, this should be better now. Okay. Infrastructure without soul is just machinery. We settle in. You are welcome here exactly as you are. Let's open with intention, as we always do. Okay. Please let me know you're in the comments hanging out with me. I know, I'm kind of goofy. We gather at this moment, conscious that time is a coordinate and space is a field, and that we are matter organized into meaning. We affirm that the intention behind every action in this space is directed toward the highest probable good for all conscious beings. Those here, those watching, those yet to arrive. We honor the full spectrum of human experience, every identity, every expression, every lineage, every struggle, every triumph. We acknowledge that we are entangled. What we build here ripples outward through networks we cannot fully map, but we are responsible for shaping. We enter this work with coherence, with clarity, and with the understanding that a world that works for everyone is not utopia, it is engineering. Let us begin. All right, guys. So Black Renaissance Worldwide is the global infrastructure for Black economic self-determination, the underground ecosystem. We began as a directory. The white pages meets the green book meets marketplace, an education platform, a living network, and a community infrastructure that turns neighbors into allies and allies into builders. We evolve into a movement that acquires, holds, and builds through community land trust, union cooperatives, mutual insurance societies, and private family foundations. And there's about 3 more that I'm going to add here in the near future. The financial vehicles that turn Black dollars into Black permanence. We construct the complete infrastructure of Black life, from grocery stores, hospitals, schools, and research institutions to the manufacturing of everyday essentials that stock our shelves, supply our homes, and fuel our bodies. Every new technology that emerges, we trace our hand in it, in its origins, or we build our own alternative, because full self-determination means owning the supply chain from the factory floor to the front door. I have nicknamed us Little Burkina Faso. That's what I'm inspired by. Those people. Our own everything, everywhere, for every one of us, permanently. Every chapter, every board, every business, connected, self-sufficient, permanent. From boycott to buyout to build worldwide. So welcome back, flagship family. You built the chair. Now we're sitting in it together, so let's get to work. The next segment is a welcome to the Sanctuary, welcome home. This again is the Sanctuary, the space where Black Renaissance Worldwide slows down, breathes deep, and honors the ancestors, the elders, and the music that holds us together. We survived another week. You showed up, and that matters more than you know. I appreciate you very much. Come in, settle in, and let this hour feed something that the rest of the world does not always nourish. You are welcomed exactly as you are here. Feel free to simply sip your coffee or whatever you prefer to drink. read a book while we're playing the music, or just be in the atmosphere you are amongst friends. So the review for The Forge and the Marketplace highlights. The Forge, episode 22, week 8, opened with fire and intention. Thank you so much for joining. I see you popping in. The Forge delivered a book that equipped us with language and strategy for the economic battles ahead. The Miseducation of the Negro by Carter G. Woodson. We celebrated a creator who uses his platform to keep Black culture alive and unapologetic. That was Tariq Nasheed's Hidden Colors documentary series on YouTube. We honored Dr. Patricia Bath, who created the Laser FICO probe and whose contribution to science changed what was possible for all of us. Cataracts. Go look it up. And our Forge of the Week reminded us that Black-led capital is not a dream. It is a growing, breathing reality directing resources back into our communities. And that was the Fearless Fund. And I've got them on point to reach out to this evening or tomorrow, this week, because I need funding. All right. From the Marketplace, episode 22, the Marketplace gathered the village and brought it to life. Our diaspora pit stop for the week was Nala Money, Pan-African FinTech. It showed us that Black entrepreneurship crosses every border and speaks every language. Our community hub for the week, the Gathering Spot in Atlanta, Georgia, reminded us that the most enduring infrastructure Black people have ever built started at the neighborhood level, with ordinary people making extraordinary commitments to one another. And Mammy Till Mobley, our Elders Corner, wrapped us in wisdom earned through decades of sacrifice, service, and unbreakable love for our people and people in general. So a couple of things going on. A note from the host, Rochelle. This week, I want to have an honest conversation about allyship. And this was triggered because every week I pick, new folks to highlight. And so anyway, the Aisha AI, the chat GPT that I like to use exclusively by Onyx Impact, I featured that several weeks ago. Black owned, Black made. I have not had not one conversation that had a racist tint to it. All I can say is get over there. Aisha AI, please. I love it. Absolutely love it. But anyway, she recommended a new segment that we're going to talk about. And when I got ready to do the research on who she recommended, I was like, oh, I appreciate that this person appears to be in allyship with us. I can't feature a white woman on my show. I can mention a white woman on my show because they contribute. Everybody on earth contributes, as I said before. The general baseline of where I'm coming from, always and forever, is that everybody serves purpose, and I will forever honor you. So if I can't love you, I will at least honor you. And if I can't help, then I will at least be more conscientious not to add to the situation in a negative fashion. So if you can't help, then don't hurt, right? So it's not that I have a problem with white women. Let's just get that straight. I got whiteness through my veins, whether I like it or not. This is the reality that I live in. But I can't feature a white woman on a show about the Black Renaissance. I mean, either it makes sense or it doesn't. It doesn't fit my model. But it doesn't mean that we don't have allies out there. And that's what I want to address. So here we go. This week, I want to have an honest conversation about allyship. What it is, what it looks like in practice, and why BRW's standards around who gets featured on this platform are rooted in love, not exclusion. This week, I almost featured a wellness practitioner whose work genuinely serves women. The work itself carries real value. The problem was simply she was not black. And on a platform built specifically to center, amplify, and resource black people while we construct our own economic infrastructure matters. Featuring a non-black practitioner on a black wellness spotlight, even a well-meaning one, pulls focus away from the exact people this platform exists to shine a light on. We corrected it immediately and landed on Dr. Thema Bryant, who carries both the clinical authority and the cultural depth this community deserves. This is how BRW stays accountable to its own mission. Now, here's what I want to say to every genuine ally watching this, because it's so important. A true ally does not need a seat at our table to do the work. They do the work because it is their calling. Because justice, healing, and equality matters to them regardless of recognition, regardless of invitation, and regardless of whether the community they serve ever features them on a stage. If the work is real, the absence of a spotlight never stops it. True allies understand with full emotional intelligence and without resentment why this particular cookout at this particular moment in our collective building centers black people exclusively. They understand because they grasp what is actually at stake. They keep showing up anyway. That understanding is the allyship. The people who need the invitation to prove the allyship was real tells you everything you need to know. So I wanted to say, let me finish. BRW sees you. We honor the work happening on your end. We are grateful for every genuine partner laboring in their own lane while we get our house in order. The work you do matters. The solidarity you extend matters. And the grace you extend by understanding why you are not centered here right now, that matters most of all. To our community, hold the standard. Center black excellence unapologetically. Make no apologies for building your house before you invite the neighborhood in. A house half built serves no one. We finished ours first. So buy black, build black, stay black. Hey, hey, hey. And when the house is done, we throw the best cookout this world has ever seen, and everyone is invited. Just wanted to say that. And so here we go to our new possible section of the show. Welcome, everybody. I know that was pretty long-winded. Thank you so much for listening. The new segment of the show might be, okay, so before we step into today's music time, I want to share something with you. As BRW grows, so does our responsibility to care for the whole person, not just the builder, not just the entrepreneur, not just the activist, and but the human being beneath all of those titles. We talk a lot about building infrastructure for black communities, and today I want to ask a question out loud. What if wellness became a permanent part of the infrastructure right here on the Sanctuary on Sundays? Asking today, should I introduce the Wellness Spotlight, a segment dedicated to black-centered healing practitioners, practices, and resources that speak to the fullness of who we are, body, mind, and spirit, community as well. This is not a detour from the work of BRW. This is the foundation the work stands on. Thank you for joining. Today's feature is our very first, and I want to know if it resonates with you. After the show, please, or during the show, I don't mind which, drop a comment, send a message, and tell me, should the Wellness Spotlight become a permanent weekly segment on the Sanctuary? Your voice builds this platform. Now let's step into the spotlight, today's spotlight together. Okay? Dr. Thema Bryant walks into every room carrying both a clinical license and a pastor's heart. And that combination does something most wellness spaces never achieve. It holds the Black woman at all at once. As a licensed psychiatrist, ordained minister, and past president of the American Psychological Association, Dr. Bryant brings an authority to the conversation about Black women's health healing that is both scientifically grounded and spiritually alive. I have to call her. I like her. Her book, Homecoming, Overcome Fear and Drama to Reclaim Your Whole Authentic Self. So that's the title of it. Let's say it again. Homecoming, semicolon, Overcome Fear and Trauma to Reclaim Your Whole Authentic Self, does exactly what the title promises. Dr. Bryant guides Black women back to themselves, past the survival adaptations, past the performance of strength, past the generations of unprocessed grief, and into the full, embodied experience of who they actually are. She names the cultural wounds with precision and then offers the path back to wholeness with genuine tenderness, something that I have to work on. This week, The Sanctuary invites you to sit with one question Dr. Bryant returns to often. What does it feel like to be at home in your own body? Let that question breathe. Let it open up something. The answer belongs entirely to you. And I have a segment for that. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I gotta scoop that afterwards, not before.
We have often been taught that we are supposed to forget about ourselves and give ourselves away and neglect ourselves, but Jesus was very good about self-care. Jesus had excellent boundaries. Jesus was good for healing some people and then disappearing. Oh, Jesus took self-care very seriously. And yet we believe to be Christ-like, we must say yes to everyone at all times in all places. God said, I need you to model a more excellent way. I need you to invite people to not just do church well, but to know that rest is a radical, revolutionary act of resistance. Those who seek to dehumanize us only want to see us for our labor. But God says you are already holy. You are already enough. You don't have to do a million things to enter into my gates with thanksgiving and enter into my courts with praise. You're enough. So as my grandmother would say, put some greens on that plate. Move your body. Drink some water. Learn the holiness of no. Who have you told no to lately? When we say yes to everyone, we are actually saying no to our health, our wellness, our purpose, and our calling. And no is a complete sentence. If you give people a reason, they'll try to talk you out of your no. Just let the no sit there, knowing that God is not angry, and those who care about you understand the importance of you prospering, even as your soul prospers.
All right. I love that. Her and I are sympathical. I am not a religious individual. I'm a very spiritually based individual, which is exactly why our opening and closing affirmations are just that. Something that everybody from every walk of life can connect with, mostly because it's just true. I'm hearing noise. Oh, that's you. Baby, I'm in the middle of a show. You can't do that right now. I love you. I'll talk to you after. No. Go away now. I love you. Go away now. If you're going to make noise. Can't be in the room with us. All right, so that brings us to our next segment. Now, I can't help myself because I got to brag a little, just a little, y'all, just a little. I'm so proud of myself. Look what I created. I published a book this weekend. It is up live on Amazon, and I also have a stand store, and you can find the links to that in my YouTube subscription, or yeah, actually, this is YouTube over here, and this is a personal subscription over here if you want a link to where to find that. But you can just go right onto Amazon, put in the title of the book, 3 Things Every Child Needs Before They Turn 1, and you will be able to find it. I am so proud and so excited, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. It is a labor of love. But let's talk about that a little bit here. So, your host is a published author. 3 Things Every Child Needs Before They Turn 1 by R.J. Cricket. That is, I know, my hosting is Rochelle, but my writing is R.J. Cricket. So, R.J. Cricket gives Black parents the financial tools that wealthy families have quietly used for generations. A trust account, a UTMA custodial brokerage account, and a whole or universal indexed life insurance policy. Get my book to understand why those 3 things marry very well. 3 tools, 1 decision, 1 generation. That is the wealth gap closing in real time. I'm trying to tell you, to change your baby's life. Find it on Amazon Kindle. Yay! And put your child's name on something permanent and protect them and send them off into the world with a solid foundation. And this book right here, tip of the iceberg. Tip of the iceberg. There's more to come. All right, so Black Joy, community love, celebrating Black Joy. Wanted to throw in something positive and loving towards you guys because this is where I come from when I spend the time to put all of this together. So, Black Joy is not the absence of struggle. It is the presence of life in the middle of it. This week, BRW lifts up every cookout that turned into a reunion nobody planned, every elder who laughed at their own story before they finished telling it, every child who danced in a parking lot like the whole world was a stage, every Black business owner who looked at their books on a hard week and said, I'm still here, and meant it like a declaration. I'm with you on that. Every couple, every friendship, every chosen family that held each other with gentleness when the world outside offered none. Joy is resistance. Joy is proof. Joy is the living testimony that 400 years of everything thrown at us could not extinguish. What God put in us, BRW is being built for this joy, to protect it, to multiply it, and to pass it on to generations who will never know a world without the infrastructure we are laying down right now. Keep celebrating, keep choosing each other. The Renaissance lives in moments exactly such as these. And that brings us to our real reason to spend some time today together. Rejuvenation, a few moments of quiet where maybe the kids are doing their household chores or in some sort of a sport or in the living room watching TV while you're just sitting there for just a few minutes before the chaos begins. We're going to spend about a half an hour together. Now, where are we? Oh, we are right on time. Yeah. I'm loving it. So, the music channel for the week, I had to do it a little differently this week. I'm going to say this real quick and then we're going to get into it. I had to do it a little differently this week because my original tablet that I use to listen to, I put it right up against the speaker on the computer so you can listen to the music so that I don't have any violations. It's dead. And I spent so much time trying to find a Black-owned marketplace or electronics that was either close to me or was in my price range or could get it to me. I spent so many days trying to do that I actually ended up not having it available for today's show. And we're not going to worry about that. I have now ordered one and I'll get it when I get it. And when I do, we'll go back to our regularly scheduled programming. In the meantime, I thought, well, let me make sure that the music channel that I feature is a collaboration. And so that brings us to this collaboration. We are going to feature today, I'm so sorry, I got a little hair in my eye or something. We're going to feature today Culture Capital. Culture Capital on YouTube curates black music and cultural expression with the kind of care that makes you feel seen the moment you press play. This channel moves through genres, moods, and moments, from the music that makes you move to the sounds that make you still. All of it rooted in breadth and excellence of black artistry. Subscribe and let Culture Capital become the soundtrack to your building session. Find them at, it was really easy to find them. I think they're the only ones in that category, or at least the most active. And I am getting ready to turn on the music. And let me just say that when I went into their channel, what made me go into it was I found a channel that was designated to African beats and African, not the upbeat, positive ones that I like to listen to during the day when I'm at work, keep my energy up and going. But this was kind of like ambiance music, and it was a whole playlist, and it was African-based ambiance music. Then when I went in there, there was like Egyptian music. There were other categories. So far, looks like all brown people, but I don't care one way or the other about that. I don't mind featuring a channel like this with multiple. We've done it before with the Colors channel. It's not about exclusion. It is about intention. So I made my playlist for today that we're going to spend time together listening to under the African playlist that they had created. If you would like in the future for me to feature any of the other music, I really don't mind. They got to be brown though. Come on now. We got to stick at least with the brownest. That's part of the promotion of what we're doing. So, not to exclude anybody else. Y'all can have whatever music it is you create from over there. You've had it all this time. The fact that I don't feature it should not matter one way or the other at all. So, we're getting ready to have our quiet time because I do have quite a bit of work to do, and we are sitting right on top of 30 minutes. So, here we go. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give you a full 30 minutes. Like I said, we're going to cancel this, and then I am going to do 30 full minutes of music time. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Okay. So 30 minutes of music. I wish I could figure out how to put a little, anyway, let's get started, right? Here we go. Hello, sweetheart. It's tickling me.
John Husted spent years aggressively recruiting data centers. Residents watched their electricity bills explode.
The closest thing to fresh air in this office is your boss's screensaver. But what if you just booked that lake house? Go on, it's easy. Booking.com. Booking.yeah.
too much, if you would like to be able to see me at the same time that I'm playing this, put it in the chat for me so that I know that you would prefer to see me, and even though I'll be working mostly silently, but just let me know. I'll be more than happy to adjust. Yes. Yeah, see, the problem with that is, nope. I'm looking for, let's just right back, guys. Quick. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Apparently, there was just a little bit too much coffee involved. I'm looking for my whatnots. Okay, y'all. Back to work. way, guys. So a lot more chit-chatting than I normally am during our quiet time. Today, it's got a lot of moving parts in it, and I'm pretty excited about it. Okay, almost done. Okay, I think I've got it, guys. The pieces of information that I'm going to need to be successful today. I will come back and work on that, but in the meantime, let's not. I'm going to do it from the right place. Okay. Okay, so we've got about 2 more minutes. That's good. I'm going to let it play out, and then we'll do our closing affirmation, and then I'll see you again next week. Here we go. 2 more minutes, guys. So I can just grab my computer, my work computer, and get the heck out of Dodge. But we've done good things with ourselves today. I'm very proud of what I accomplished, considering how far back I started from. So we're going to go ahead and end the music. Oh, thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I'm still learning how all of this is working, and I try to share that with you, especially for those of you who are starting your own journey, starting to think about what you want your journey to look like and how does all this work and that sort of thing. So always feel free to drop questions into the chitty chat and that sort of thing. But let's go ahead and get closed up for the day. What we have shared here has entered the record, not merely digital, neural, social, but also ancestral. The connections made, the knowledge transferred, the capital circulated. These are not ethereal, they are structural. We release this session with gratitude for the attention, the labor, and the trust invested by everyone present. We carry forward the understanding that our individual thriving is bound to our collective thriving biologically, economically, and spiritually. We affirm that the world we are building is one where dignity is non-negotiable, where resources flow equitably, and where every voice that was suppressed finds amplification. This is not the end. This is a node in a network that continues. Go build, go connect, go belong. We return when the coordinates align. Whenever I do that, I always feel like Cooper Polly. Does anybody remember that guy, Cooper Polly? When he started doing that stuff at the museum? I always feel like that when I say that. Anyway, all right, guys. So builders, before we go, here is how you stay plugged in and stay connected to everything BRW is building. You've got the YouTube channel right here at Black Renaissance Worldwide BRW. We've got our countdown. So we're at 88%. We're trying to get to 2,000. Over on the tube, we've got 17 subscribers. I would like a whole lot more. Up here, we've got our email address if you ever want to ask a question or make a suggestion or any of those good things. The other thing to keep in mind about the email address is that I am building an email address list so that when we go live on our website, whenever that happens to be, after we get finished building it, I can send you notifications that there are businesses for you to find there. Okay, so don't forget to do that. We are live here every week. Wednesdays, we have The Forge at 10 o'clock a.m. On Saturdays, we have The Marketplace at 10:30 a.m. And on Sundays, we do, as you can see here, The Sanctuary, where we woosah for the week at 11 a.m., all Eastern Standard Time. I want to thank you for being here for BRW, Black Renaissance Worldwide. If you are a business, apply to be featured. The link is in the bio. If you're a supporter, please join the movement. If you are a creator, let us amplify you. From boycott to buyout to build worldwide, I am Rochelle. Rochelle, this is Black Renaissance Worldwide. For those in the back, and remember, please leave the world better than it was when you woke up, because you'll only thank yourself. Universal love, y'all, and I will see you again on Wednesday, August 12th at 10 a.m. You guys take good care, and thank you for spending your time here with me this Sunday. Bye, y'all.